Oh. Sarvadharma sthapakatvam sarvadharma swarupakaha acharyanam mahacharyo Ramakrishnaya te namaha. O establisher of all the faiths, embodiment of all the religions, the greatest teacher among all the teachers, O Sri Ramakrishna, my salutations to you. Namaste, pranam. We, the great children of the immortality, we, the children of the Divine Mother, of the Infinite Father, we have forgotten our true nature. Sri Ramakrishna says that people have totally forgotten who they truly are. We have forgotten our divine inheritance under the spell of Maya. We have forgotten what we really own, that we can also attain that state of bliss which the Brahmajnanis have arrived. Each one of us is capable of it. But Sri Ramakrishna says Maya has veiled our the real nature from us. Maya has made us forget who we really are. And Sri Ramakrishna says this is because of the three constituents of this great Mahamaya. And which are these three constituents? The three gunas. The moment the attributes, the gunas come into picture, all the play starts. We start forgetting who we are. We get entrapped into the worldly temptations. By the worldly temptations, we get drowned in the whirlpool of the worldly enjoyments. That is what the three gunas they do. And then Sri Ramakrishna said that told us in our previous learning that Maya constitutes of the three gunas of Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. And of these, Sattva at least try to take us Godward. Sri Ramakrishna says Sattva alone points the way to God, but the remaining two, they are just pulling us down in this entrapment. They are just pulling it down in this ocean of worldliness. Sattva, to some extent, it shows, okay, that is God, you can go there. But we never pay any heed to the path shown by Sattva. We are engrossed in the Rajas and Tamas. And to narrate this, to explain this point further, Sri Ramakrishna tells a very beautiful story. I love this story whenever I read it in the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. And I always remember this whenever thinking about the Sattva, Rajas and Tamas, how beautifully Sri Ramakrishna has explained this ultimate truth of men getting bound by the three gunas and Sattva at least showing the way, but still not taking us Godward, just showing the way. So the story is now, let us see what Sri Ramakrishna has to tell you as far as this story is concerned. Let me tell you a story. Sri Ramakrishna is telling the story to the gathering of the Brahmos and also to us. Once a rich man was passing through a forest when three robbers surrounded him and robbed him of all his wealth. This rich man was passing through a forest. Three robbers came and they just robbed him of all his wealth. After snatching all the possessions from him, one of the robbers said, "What is the good of keeping this man alive? Kill him." They had taken out everything from the man. Now, what was the point of leaving this man alive and going and complaining to the police against them? So, let us kill them. This is what this robber says. Saying this, he was about to strike his victim with his sword. He was almost on the verge of killing this rich man, this one robber. When the second robber interrupted and said, "There is no use in killing him. We have taken everything, we have snatched away everything, he doesn't have anything in his possession. So what we will do is, instead of killing him, let us bind him fast and leave him here. No point killing. So we will tie his hands and feet and bind him fast and leave him here. Then he won't be able to tell the police. When we bind his hands and his feet and we just tie him tight. He won't be able to run anywhere. He won't be able to go to police. He won't be able to complain that, oh, such and such robbers had robbed me of all my possessions. Accordingly, the robbers tied him with a rope and left him and went away. So they did their job. They robbed this person, they tied him and threw him there in the forest itself, thinking that maybe the wild beasts will take care of him. Why should we bother? So they tied him and they took his possessions, went away. After a while, the third robber returned to the rich man and said, "Ah, you are badly hurt." Because the robbers had given him a good thrashing while robbing his possessions. Now, this third robber, "Ah, you are badly hurt, aren't you? Come, I am going to release you." A very, very compassionate feeling this third robber has for this rich man, whom the other two had beaten up and tied. One, in fact, was going to kill him. So, saying this, the third robber set the man free and let him out of the forest. And he didn't just let him free, he took him out of the forest. He brought him on the main road. When they came near the highway, the robber said, "Follow this road and you will reach home easily." So the third robber has brought this rich man to a point where there is a highway, and he points out the road, shows him the direction. There you go, that is your home. There you will reach your home. Follow this road and you will reach home easily. But you must come with me too. Now this rich man says, "Oh, third robber, you have helped me so much. You have done so much for me. You have untied me. You have taken care of me. You have shown me the path out of this forest. You have brought me to the main road, and you are also showing me the road that is going to lead me to my home. Now, you also come with me." A sincere request. Then, "But you must come with me too," said the man. "You have done so much for me. We shall be happy to see you at our home. You have done so much. You have set me free. You have also shown me the path. Now please come to my home. All my family members, even me, we all will be so happy in entertaining you. Please come to my home." "No," said the robber. "It is not possible me to go there. The police will arrest me." "Why cannot I go there?" "The moment I come to your place, the police will come to know that robber has come and police will arrest me. So I cannot come to your place. All I can do is I can show you the path. That is the path I have shown you. Now you go." So saying, he left the rich man after pointing out his way, and possibly he joined other robbers also. Now, other robbers, we don't know whether they knew what this fellow has done. But this is what this third robber has done. Now, Sri Ramakrishna explains what has happened between these three robbers. Now, the first robber who said, "What is the good of keeping the man alive? Kill him. He is tamas. It destroys." The second robber is rajas, that binds a man to the world and entangles him in a variety of activities. The first robber is tamas. It just destroys. It is about to kill that rich man. The second person just kind of prevents. No, let us bind him. That is rajas. Sri Ramakrishna says, rajas binds us with all these worldly activities and all these worldly temptations, all these worldly attractions. This is the duty of rajas. Rajas makes him forget God. And when we are entrapped in all these worldly duties, we forget God. Then we don't know our true inheritance. We don't know our true nature. We forget our true nature, like Sri Ramakrishna had said. We forget our inheritance. We are deprived of our rightful inheritance by this second robber, Rajas. Now, again, Sattva alone shows the way to God. Sattva has unbound. He has untied our, those shackles, and free from all those shackles, free from all those bindings. Now, Sattva has shown us the road. Take this road and you will reach your home. But Sattva still can't come with the rich man to his home. It produces virtues like compassion, righteousness, and devotion. That is the quality of Sattva. The Tamas, it creates no other qualities than the qualities which lead us towards our destruction. The anger, the passions, all those 6 unwanted kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsara. But Sattva, it gives us compassion. Sattva gives us righteousness. Sattva gives us devotion. Sattva gives us love for God. Sattva shows us the path. Again, Sattva is like the last step of the stairs. Sri Ramakrishna has beautifully put this, say, the position of Sattva in the hierarchy of these 3 gunas. Sattva is the last step just before stepping on the roof. But still, Sattva is not the roof. It is the last step. It takes us to the roof. But Sattva is not the roof. It is the last step of the stairs. Next to it is the roof. The Supreme Brahman is man's own abode. One cannot attain the knowledge of Brahman unless one transcends the 3 gunas. Only when we transcend 3 gunas, only when we transcend the destroyer, the binder, and the releaser, only when we transcend the tamas, the rajas, and the sattva, then we confront nirguna. Then we experience the nirguna. Then we experience the nirakara. One cannot attain knowledge of Brahman unless one transcends the 3 gunas. So that is Sri Ramakrishna's teaching through this beautiful story of how the 3 robbers, they are robbing us of our true nature. They are robbing us of our inheritance. They are robbing us of our true positions. Our true position is liberation. Our true position is mukti. Our true position is nirvana. Our true position is samadhi, becoming one with the ultimate reality. But the 3 gunas, they are preventing us. At least sattva shows us the way. If we overpower tamas, if we overpower rajas, then with the help of sattva, we can at least take the path. And then sattva says, there you go. I am not coming with you. And we have to step the roof, taking the last step of the stairs and then jump on the roof. The last step remains there itself. The last step cannot come to the roof. The last step is not the roof. So all those 3 gunas, they can never take us to our ultimate reality. They can never make us realize who we really are. They can never make us realize our divine nature. So that is what Sri Ramakrishna has taught the Brahmos, and he has taught to us. And now the preacher is extremely delighted to hear this story, this teaching, this talk of Sri Ramakrishna. And he comments, you have given us a very fine talk, sir. He's so pleased that the God incarnate has shown them what the path is. He's leading them by the path, and he's coming with them. He's not like that sattva that he's showing the path and then leaving you go on your own. Lord is taking all of us to our real home. So this preacher of Brahmo Samaj is also extremely delighted hearing Sri Ramakrishna's words. And what is Sri Ramakrishna's reaction to this? With a smile, he says, do you know the nature of the devotees? When one devotee meets another, he says, let me speak and you listen. This is what happens, Sri Ramakrishna says, when 2 devotees meet. One devotee says, let me speak, you listen. And when you speak, I will listen. It is a give and take, give and take, give and take. You as a preacher, you have taught, I have listened. Now I will talk, I have talked, you have listened. So this is what happens when the devotees they meet in the satsang. One talks, another listens, another talks, the first one listens. You are a preacher and teach so many people. Sri Ramakrishna says, you are a preacher of the Brahmo Samaj. You teach so many people. You are a steamship and I am mere fishing boat. Look at the humility. Sri Ramakrishna compares this teacher who teaches hundreds and hundreds of Brahmos, who preaches in front of hundreds and hundreds of Brahmos. And Sri Ramakrishna says, you are like a steamship who carry hundreds and hundreds of the people on that ship. I am a mere fishing boat. I am only one. I can only catch a few fish. I cannot take along anyone in my fishing boat, Sri Ramakrishna says. Such a great amount of humility from the knower of the Brahman, from the God incarnate. Om Namah Shri Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Jai Thakur, Jai Ma, Jai Swamiji.